A very good afternoon to you and welcome to today's video blog. My name is Mark Vogan. I welcome you and I thank you for joining me today. Well, lots happening indeed. We've got anywhere from the plain states of the United States. We've got severe tornadic producing thunderstorms which is causing death, destruction, a very active time across the plains, anywhere from North Texas through Oklahoma, Kansas, up into Missouri. Today, that threat will continue. We've got a pretty strong thermal contrast zone or a frontal boundary. Behind the front, we've got dry, cooler air that's been driven down, whereas ahead of the front, east of the front, we've got warm, moist, tropical air that's surging up from the Gulf of Mexico. So that colliding of air masses is producing very strong to severe thunderstorms. And today, won't be any exception to the past few days where we've seen deadly tornadoes, we've seen numerous deaths, unfortunately. But it's that time of the year, and when you get a cold air mass colliding with a very warm tropical air mass, you know, heck, we're in midpoint of May now, so we expect to see the Texas-Mexico ridge starting to build 100-degree heat back into South Texas, into Central Texas, and we'll still have residual cold air over the Rockies. And then when you've got a Pacific storm system roaming across the country, the conditions are ripe for it. And that's what we're seeing. And we're going to be seeing more probably tornadoes today. We've also got an area of severe weather expected across the mid-Atlantic states. Anywhere from the DC, Baltimore area today, we're going to see a threat of pretty strong thunderstorms. We've got an area of low pressure that's now starting to progress anywhere from West Virginia, and it's heading towards the Atlantic coast. So today, if you're in the Mid-Atlantic states, expect to see some thunderstorms develop. We've got the warming, the heat of the day, which could produce damaging winds, hail, and you know we can't rule out the possibility of a tornado, unfortunately. So it's one of those things that we just need to be on our guard. If you've got a NOAA radio, you might want to tune into that this afternoon or even this morning. So what's happening? The northeastern United States, Pennsylvania received snow yesterday, anywhere from kind of the 2,000 foot elevation upwards. They received 2 to 3 inches of snow yesterday. Heck, it's May 11th and we're seeing snow in Pennsylvania. To be honest with you, it's interesting. The past few Mays, we have seen reports of snowfall in Pennsylvania and in the interior northeastern United States. So it's interesting to see more snow in 2010 in the month of May, and it's interesting to see that the trough over the northeastern United States, we've got a very strong trough, a very strong cold pocket of air that's over the United Kingdom. We've seen plenty of reports of snowfall, folks, yesterday. I was driving in some of the kind of anywhere from about 700 to 800 feet above sea level across North Ayrshire. I seen snowflakes flying yesterday. Incredible. I've never seen snow in May before, so that's really remarkable. I found that very interesting. Apparently, yesterday we also heard reports of snow in Newcastle, sea level and right beside the coast. Yet there's snow. The atmosphere is so cold anywhere above the surface that it's supporting snowflakes all the way down to the ground. That's remarkable. That really is remarkable. You have to think about this. You know, it's now the month of May. Even when it isn't a scorching outside, you've got different dynamics at this time of year that really makes it very difficult for any kind of wintry precipitation to be carried, supported right down to the surface. But we've seen plenty of reports of snowfall down below 1,000 feet. This morning, my wife was reporting that there was a light dusting of snow over the Campsie Fells. Heck, that's below 1,000 feet, and we're seeing lying snow over the Campsies on May 12th. So remarkable stuff. Apparently there was also snow between Glasgow and Edinburgh this morning. Some of the higher ground over Hart Hill, Shotts. Apparently there was snowflakes flying there as well. So a remarkable, remarkable cold air mass for the month of May. Is this a hangover from one of the worst winters on record here in Britain? I don't know, but it's almost like the atmosphere is struggling. It's taking longer to adapt to a more summertime regime. Simply, it might be a reaction to such a powerful blocking pattern that was seen over the northern hemisphere during the past winter. We see a strong ridge of high pressure over the North Atlantic. We see twin troughs, one of which is over the northeastern and eastern United States. We're also seeing that other one over us here in the United Kingdom. So a very interesting pattern indeed. We're seeing the southwest desert region of America still struggling to really heat up. We haven't really seen hundreds yet. We have seen a couple of days where it's topped 100 degrees in Death Valley, but only marginally so. So the trough is persistent across the western United States over the Rocky Mountains. Today, a high is expected today in Rapid City, South Dakota of 37 degrees. That's 30 below normal for this time of year. We have that strong trough in place. We're expecting to see plenty of snow today across the Rocky Mountains, including Rapid City. Denver might be seeing anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of snow today. So an interesting pattern. We've got that cold pocket, that Canadian high pressure over the northeastern US, and really New York City probably won't see above 52 degrees today. So we've got the cold pocket of air over the northeast. We've got a very cold pocket of air over the western United States, over the Rocky Mountains, and we're seeing the hot, humid air mass of that's getting pumped up from the Bermuda high. So generally upper 80s for New Orleans today, low 80s for Atlanta. All this warm air surging north from the tropics, and it's bumping up against a pretty stationary front over the midsection of the United States. The cold air isn't wanting to budge. The hot air, of course, it's now May, so it's starting to build. It's wanting to get warmer. It's wanting to expand. And when you've got that dominant trough over the western United States, there's that fight zone. So we're seeing plenty of tornadoes in between that and plenty of thunderstorms. So busy days indeed. Busy days indeed. And I really don't see where the United Kingdom is going to warm up anytime soon. This trough is pretty persistent. We've seen a pretty strong north wind at the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, blowing south from the Arctic across Scotland and down into England. So that's why we're seeing plenty of snow showers. We're seeing pockets of rain develop. So really, the weather could be a lot worse. It really could. I know you're probably asking the question, heck, it's snowing mark in the month of May. But really, there's plenty of sunshine. Any precipitation that is falling isn't on a large nationwide scale. We're seeing pockets of rain, some of which is heavy. But a lot of the time, I recorded a high yesterday of 15 degrees Celsius here, and yet on the south side of Glasgow I was seeing sleet falling. So when you do get long spells of sunshine this time of year, you tend to find that it isn't that difficult to warm up, even though we've not got a particularly warm air mass in place. That sun, that May sun, does a lot more to heat things up than otherwise would be for an earlier time of the year. That's it for today. I hope you have a great day. I hope you've got better weather, warmer weather than we have here in the United Kingdom and across many areas of the United States. And you know, let's hope things warm up sometime soon. Have a great day, everyone.